Have you ever thought about how cults mess up not just individuals, but society as a whole? I mean, they're not just some weird groups with strange beliefs. They're actually super harmful in ways that go way beyond what most people realize. Let me break it down for you. Okay, so first off, cults are really good at messing with people's heads. They use all these psychological tricks like mind control, isolation, and emotional manipulation to basically take over someone's life. And the worst part, they often force people to cut ties with their families. Imagine your sibling or best friend suddenly cutting you off because some cult leader told them to. It's heartbreaking, and it leaves families totally shattered. The emotional toll is insane, and it can take years to recover, if they ever do. And here's another messed up thing. Cults are all about money. They pressure members to give up huge chunks of their income, sometimes everything they have. I'm talking about people going into debt, losing their homes, or even ending up homeless because they gave all their money to the cult. And it's not just donations. Some cults run shady businesses like pyramid schemes or sell fake health products. It's not just bad for the individuals. It messes up the economy too. Cults are all about us versus them. They convince their members that they're the only ones who know the truth and everyone else is wrong or evil. This creates so much tension and distrust between cult members and the rest of society. It's like they're living in their own little bubble, rejecting science, history, and even basic logic. This makes it super hard for them to reconnect with the real world, and it just divides communities even more. This is where it gets really dark. A lot of cults have been linked to serious crimes like sexual abuse, human trafficking, and even violence. Cult leaders often abuse their power, especially over vulnerable people like women and kids. There are even cases of forced labor, child exploitation, and mass suicides. It's terrifying how far some of these groups will go. And it's not just the members who are at risk. These crimes can put the whole public in danger. You won't believe this, but some cults actually try to influence politics. They'll lobby politicians, fund campaigns, or even get their own people into government positions. This lets them gain legitimacy and avoid legal trouble. It's scary because it undermines democracy and lets these groups keep doing their shady stuff without consequences. Some cults have even become powerful enough to shape public policy. It's like they're untouchable. Cults aren't just some fringe thing, they're a huge problem for society. They mess up people's lives, tear apart families, exploit finances, create social division, commit crimes, and even corrupt politics. The damage they do is so widespread, and it's not something we can ignore. We need to be aware of how they operate, educate people about their tactics, and push for stronger laws to stop them. It's up to all of us to protect ourselves and each other from their influence. What do you think? It's crazy how much damage these groups can do, right? Let me know if you've ever come across anything like this. I'd love to hear your thoughts,